What's up, my X-Crafting friends? Welcome back to another Christmas crafting on a budget video. I hope you enjoyed the last videos that we did with the Christmas tree. Now, I want to show you something. Well, I'm not going to show you. I'll just tell you about it. I did have to do some repairs to the Christmas tree. Unfortunately, we had that windstorm to come through off of Nicole. And yeah, it took the tree down. And what had actually happened was it actually bent the base of the pot that it was in. Because I had it staked down. So I actually went back and added some expanding foam to the underneath, to the base of the pot, to give it a little bit more structural support underneath it. And I also added a brick into that as well, and encased it in with that expanding foam to help to stabilize it. So so far so good. That seems to be working out. I'm having to hot glue my block back in because it broke when the wind took it down. So hopefully this go around it will be a lot better. But we also worked on the other piece, the nice little I guess you would say a peppermint lollipop design. I hope you enjoyed that one as well. And now we're moving on to another Christmas crafting on a budget project. Let me show you what I've got going. Okay, guys, what do you think I am working on here? This is another flower pot that I had here at the house, had it for quite a while. I've painted it using the Rust-Oleum. This is what I'm using here, using the Rust-Oleum 2-time cover, ultra cover paint and primer in a gloss white. But I want you to see if you can guess what I'm making before I tell you. Okay, comment below and let me know. I will tell you this, okay? I am painting it, and I also have some more expanding foam that I will be using. So what do you think it's going to be? Comment below and let me know. Okay, so have you any idea as to what I am making? I'm going to show you a few more pieces, and then we're going to go ahead and move forward with our project. Now, I'm not going to lie, this is not something that I came up with. I actually saw this on another video. I loved it, so I'm putting my twist to it and doing it a little bit differently, mostly with things that I had laying around the house, items from Dollar Tree, some paint, and I keep paint because I'm a crafter. So things that I had laying around the house, a few things from Dollar Tree, and some expanding foam. That's it. Maybe a little bit of hot glue, but other than that, that's it. So let's take a look at some of the items that I have here, and we're going to move a little bit further and see if you can guess what it is we are doing. All right, so here we go. We have the pot that's been painted white. I have a pretty large, heavy brick that we're going to place in the center of this pot to give it some weight. And I have some more items here. Let's take a look. We have expanding foam. I have some of my Loctite white, bright white that's left. It doesn't really matter which type it is. This is actually the cheaper, great stuff. Gaps and cracks will work fine for what I'm doing. And then we have some bowls from Dollar Tree. Here's one that I have already put together. Got a little bit of expanding foam on the inside of it. An old tray that I had at the house, party tray that's cracked, but it will work for what I need. So does this give you any ideas as to what I'm doing? Maybe take a look at this color paint that I have. I also have some of these little things here that came from Dollar Tree, and an ornament. All of this will go together with this. So do you have an idea yet? I'll tell you what, let's get moving and let's talk about what we are doing. I'm going to give you a few step-by-steps on this, and then we're going to go and get more detailed into what we are building. So here we go. Let's get crafty. All right, as for the brick, I will be placing the brick on the inside, but it needs to be stabilized a little way. And the best way to do that, of course, is to put a little bit of expanding foam in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the brick. I'm going to spray a little bit of expanding foam Not much, just enough to kind of level out this bottom right here. I'll place the brick back in and allow that to begin to set for just a little bit. It won't take it long. And then we're going to go a little bit further. So here we go. All right, so we're going to spray a little bit of expanding foam. That should be enough for what I'm doing. And there you go. Just going to let that set for just a second. And then I'm going to take this brick. Now, this brick has some ridges on this side, and that's actually the side that I'm going to place downwards onto the expanding foam. Kind of let that sit there. And then I'm going to go back and I'm going to spray a little bit more expanding foam. There we go. We're just going to let that sit, let it expand. We'll let that sit for a moment and we'll come back. Okay, so part of my plan didn't work out as I had planned. One, I'm working outdoors. The temperature has begun to drop again. It had warmed up to nearly 60 degrees today, which was okay for what I was working on, but the temperatures began to drop. You see, I had to go grab my jacket to put on. What I'm doing is working out okay, but it wasn't part of my plan. So let me turn the camera around and show you what it is. So basically what I ended up doing, I have the one bowl that I put down in here, the brick, I put expanding foam around that, as you saw earlier, and I put this one bowl upside down over that and embedded down into the foam, and then I added more expanding foam around that. Now, this is not the expanding foam that I wanted to get, but since this is on a budget, had to work with a different kind, and basically I will be placing this on top of the bowl, just like that. And then on top of that, we're going to take this and it will go basically on top of that. So with looking at this, can you now get an idea as to what I am building? Comment below and let me know. Okay, we are getting there. The expanding foam has done its job. It's expanded up and has pretty much given me the coverage that I need so that my tray here will fit a little better along the top here and what it's going to do. Now, I could do one of two things. Sorry about that. I was kind of swinging the camera around. I could just set this down and let the expanding foam continue to work around and let it seal that way. But I do want to kind of get this locking down more. So I'm going to add some hot glue and I'll be back. All right, so we have that hot glued on now. And this piece here will be on top. And I will hot glue this one in place as well. Do you have an idea yet as to what we are building? Comment below and let me know. All right. Are we ready? Do you have a clue as to what this is going to be? Comment below and let me know. I'm betting you're about to figure it out. So the expanding foam is doing its job. It's expanding, and it's fine if it expands around the edges a little bit. That's actually perfectly good. I will actually be adding more expanding foam around this as I go, and you will get a better picture of what it's going to be as we do this. So stay tuned. Here we go with some more. All right, so I've got those extra pieces added on. So far, so good. I think it's working out pretty good. I just misted the spray foam, the expanding foam with a little bit of water to help to speed up the curing process, try to get it cured a little bit quicker and getting it ready to go on. So what do you say we go and I show you what it's looking like? I'm going to add a little bit of paint and then come back and show you a little bit more. Yeah, here we go. Oh yeah, are you getting an idea yet? Yeah, I think you are. Go ahead and comment below and let me know. All right, I was able to take the weight off of it And now it is getting there. The expanding foam is still coming up around some of the edges, and that is perfectly fine because it's going to go with part of the craft project. In fact, I wish it was coming up around all of the edges, but I didn't get enough around some of the backside, but that's not a problem because I'll be adding more foam to this as the project goes along. Now, it's getting a little chilly out here, so I'm probably not going to be able to add more foam to it outside tonight. However, I can take it inside and work on it a little bit more. And once I get done with it, I'll get some pictures and show you. It's going to be probably tomorrow before I get to completely finish it, because I need to let the expanding foam dry thoroughly and completely cure before I put the final painting on it. And then once I get that final bit of paint put on there and get a little bit more done to it, you will be then seeing what this has turned out to be. So I'm going to flip the camera around one more time. All right, here we go. Take a look. Oh yeah. Do you know what it's going to be yet? Comment below. We'll be back. They're going to finish this up tomorrow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this where we're at. I'm going to stop this video here, and we're going to come back and we'll continue off where we left off tomorrow. Now, it's supposed to rain here tomorrow, which means I won't get to bring it out, do any major painting on it. But I might be able to take it out to the porch to do some of the painting and get it going depending on how much it rains, and then hopefully get it ready for display by the middle of the week. So what do you think this is going to be? Have you figured it out yet? Comment below and let me know. We're going to go ahead and cut the video here, so things will look a little bit different in the next half of this video. I was going to do this in a two-parter, but I decided just to do it all in one video. So we're going to do this. It's going to take a couple of days to complete it, just because the cool temperatures, the curing process is taking a little bit longer. Once it cures, we're going to complete it, and we'll move forward with it and show you the final project. So, yeah, be prepared because the next go around may be a little bit different. I might be wearing a thicker coat. I might not be wearing a jacket at all. It just depends on the weather here in lovely Georgia, because we have these lovely, crazy temperatures. To 1 minute it's like summer, and the next minute it's winter. So, yeah. All right. Comment below and let me know what you think. What's up again, guys? That was an awesome build. Took me a couple of days or so to get it done. Because of the weather, caused a little bit of interference there between the wind and the rain. Had to work on a little bit of it inside. Had to bring it back out to do painting in between the rain and everything, but it's done. This was a inspired piece that I saw on YouTube. If I can find the channel that I watched, I will be sure to tag them in the description, or put the link to their channel in the description. But I've seen plenty of these online between Facebook and YouTube. So lots of crafters out there have done very similar pieces. One guy, and I believe that's the one that I was inspired by, actually used pumpkin leftover from Halloween, um, and made his project with it. Some others have done it some other ways. I chose to use the items that I showed within the video from Dollar Tree to get this done for a Christmas crafting on a budget project. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you like this piece. It's going to look great in our display. I will be getting the final setup on that. Be sure to check out my pictures at the end of this video. I'm going to go through those, and then later, once we get everything done outside, we're going to try to do a video just showing our display out here, maybe a little short couple of minute video just to show how everything looks, and you'll get to see this on display. So this is a very fun project to do, a little time consuming because of the weather, but I think it turned out great. Be sure to comment below and let me know what you think. Until then, guys, happy holidays and Merry Christmas to all, and I hope this doesn't make you too hungry for an ice cream sundae. Oh yeah.